Let us solve the exercise number 3 in the part B of DBMS Lab. In this exercise, we are supposed to write a PLSQL program to compute the selling price of the book depending upon the book code and the category. Then they have said that we are supposed to use open, fetch, and close. These are the methods that are associated with the cursor. Also, they have said that book detailed table must contain the following fields, and the fields include the book code, author, title, category, and price. We are supposed to insert 10 records into the table, and they have specified that the selling price is nothing but a price minus the discount amount, and the discount is calculated using the following table, and they have given a table over here. Finally, they have said that the print the result in a tabular form with the proper alignment. If you go down, you will notice that they have given the format in which the result has to be published. So let us first start with the table creation, and the name of the table that they have specified is the book detail, and the fields which are there in this table are the following. So we will go to the VS Code and we will start building the table first. I will switch to the VS Code and I'm going to go and connect to my database by clicking on this one. Once I get connected to my database, I'm going to click on the SQL Workbench, and let us create this table. I'm going to just paste this one so that it is easier for me to refer to that. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a table. So I'm going to say create table. The name of the table as given by them is book detail. I'll just take it as book detail. Let me open and close the bracket over here. And the fields that they have specified here is, let me just copy them. I'm going to just copy them and just place it here, and then I will recreate everything. The first one is the book code. I'll just take it as book code. And the second one is the author. Third one is the title. Fourth one is the category. And finally, we have a price. Put here. Finally, we have a price here. So many fields have to be created. And the book code, if you refer here, book code is only one single character, ABCD. So I'm going to take it as a single character here. How can I take that one? I'm going to say this is varchar. So varchar 2. And the size of it is, I'm going to take it as 1 because only one character is required here. If you notice in this one, there is only one character. Only one character is there. So I will take it as a single here. Next part is the author, and let me again take it as varchar, and I'm going to take it as varchar 2. And let me assume that the field size is 50 for the author. You can increase the size if at all you want it. And we have the title, and let me say the title is 100 characters. Then we have the category. So let's look at the category. And if you notice over here, they have specified the category. So like novel, technology, commerce, science, arts, and so on and so forth. They have specified the category there. So let me take the category, and I'm going to take it as maybe 25 or maybe 50. I'll take it. And finally, we have the price. I'm going to take the price as a number. Let me take it as 10,2. So I have my table ready with me. I'm going to select it and press Control Enter. I may already have that table here. So in order to be very sure, you don't have to do this one. I may have that particular table. So I'm going to just try to drop that table if it is there. I will select it and then just save. drop this table, if at all if it is there. So just as a precaution, because otherwise I'll get an error. So this was there already, it was there, so I will just clear it. Assume that I have not typed this one. And during the examination, if you find that the table is already there, just delete that table, drop that table, and then proceed with it. So assume that the table was not there, and then just press the Control Enter, and my table is created. And I need to insert a few records into it. I'm not going to waste my time in typing them. I already have them here in my notepad here. I will just paste it from here to this one. And one thing you will notice that I have taken all the categories here. So these are the categories. These are the names of the author, and you notice that I am not typing very lengthy name. And I have the title, which are again short title, and then the category I don't have the choice. And if you notice that I have taken one of the category as all. Now the thing is, you can take anything over here. The reason why I have taken this all is under they have specified that there is all. Now I assume that all means anything, okay? Or you can also assume that all is one category. So I'm going to just make it as economics. Just to tell you that economics is also one category. It comes as all categories. What is the meaning of that is under D, any category. So you may have any subcategory under D. All of them will get to 28%. So that may be the idea. So that is why, even though I have taken it as all here, I've just made it as economics. Economics means all. If your external examiner says that no, that is all, then you just make one of them as all. Okay. Let me select it and then press Control Enter, and all the records are inserted. Very important thing that you must do during your examination. The two things. One, after creating the table, you have to describe this particular table. So just to describe this table, that is the book detail. So describe this table book detail. That's the first thing. That's the table that I just created. And you see that one. Also, the select star, once you insert the record, select a star from the table. And what is the name of the table is the book detail. So two things, you don't forget it. Whenever you create a table, describe it. Whenever you insert a record, you just select a star and then show the content. So these are the two things that you need to take care. Now, let us go to the next part there. And what is that next part that we are supposed to do it? Then after creating this table, we are supposed to write a PLSQL program. So let us start writing the PLSQL program. So I'm going to start with the declaration. So declare, you know very well how this is the structure of the PLSQL program. There is a declare, begin, and finally you are going to end the program. So this is general structure of a PLSQL program. You start with the declaration. The one declaration that you need to do here in this case is you need to create a cursor here. The cursor is the one that can be opened, and you can fetch the record from the cursor and then close the cursor. So that is the reason they said that even though they have not directly told that you are supposed to use the cursor, they just say that you have to open it and then fetch it and then close it. Okay, let us start building the cursor. So I'm going to say cursor. Let me give the name of this one as a, let me type it in small case. CUR books. Okay. And the cursor is, so this is the name of the cursor, cursor books, CUR for cursor, cursor book. You can type anything, books also you can type it. And what is this cursor all about? This cursor will select okay, following things. What are the following things? So the book code. Let me go here. Which are the things which are there? The book code, author, title, and category, and so on. So it's going to open the where am I typing? So let's come to this point. It's going to say book. I have a problem with the capitalization. Book code. So let me just select a book code. And then what is the next one? Author. Author. Done. And what else you have? Title of the book. Title. Title. And what else we have? Category. Category. Okay, the spelling may be. Let's select the same thing. Category, title category, and finally I have to have the price, PRICE, from my table, which is the table that I'm thinking about is book details. So I'm selecting individual things. What are these individual things? The book code, author, title, category, price. All these things I'm selecting individually. I'm selecting them one after the other, and then I'm going to use it. Now, when you know very well, when you run this select star and then so on and so forth. So if you just select it and if you just run this statement, what you're going to get is this. Okay, so your cursor will fetch all these things from the database. So from your database table, it's going to fetch all of them. See, all of them cannot be displayed in one shot. What you're supposed to do is you have to get one record at a time. So first time you get one record and then show it. Next time you take the next record and then show it. And third time you take the third record and show it. So get one record at a time. So you must from this you must get one record here. So how can I get one record? So this one record, see, remember these are books. So this plurals. These are books. I'm going to refer one record as one single book. How do I write that thing? So I'm going to say one individual book from this list of books. So many books are there. One book is having the type of one is nothing but one row of this cursor. So remember, this cursor is selecting everything. This cursor is selecting everything. One book is one of the row of this cursor. So how do I write that thing? So a book, the type of this book is a cursor book. Remember, CUR books. So cursor books. This is the entire cursor. When I say cursor book, I'm getting this entire cursor, but I'm not interested in the entire cursor. I want one of the row. The what is the meaning of saying one of the row? It must contain the book code, the author, the title, the category, and the price. All these things must be there. So the type of this row is one row of this cursor. So I'm going to say book cursor is my cursor, and then I'm going to use the percentage, and I'm going to say row type. So the row type of it. So the data type of it is one row. Row type means, remember, a row is what is the meaning of saying row type? This row, what is the type of this row? This row contains a book code, author, title, category, and price. If you take a student row, student name, student marks, something else will be there. So the type of it must match the type which is over here. So that is the meaning. So I got the one row from here. Now, what are the things that we are supposed to do here? So, what are the things that we are supposed to do here is we are supposed to, just a second, this is what happens if by mistake internet is made available. So, the let us try to see what are the things that we are supposed to do it. So, the thing that I am supposed to do after this is I am supposed to calculate the discount price. This is the one that I'm supposed to calculate. Then I'm using the discount price. I'm supposed to calculate the discount amount. Then I'm supposed to calculate the selling price. All these variables are required because I have to calculate the discount price, discount amount, and the selling price. All these are required. So let me start with the one thing. I'm going to say discount this price. So discount, not the price, discount percentage. So this is percentage for here. So these are percentage, discount percentage, and this is discount amount, and this is selling price. So let me create one variable for all of them. So discount price is, it's a numerical value, you know very well. If you look at the discount amount here, this is 15%, 20, 12.5%, 18%, and so on and so forth. So all these are numerical values. So I'm going to say number. Again, I'm going to say maybe 5 comma 2. You can use any format here. So it's just a calculated value. Next thing is discount amount. Okay, and you have a number, and the I will take it as 10 comma 2. You can take any numerical value for that matter. And then the selling price, ESP, I will take it a shorter version of it, number, and let's say 10 comma 2. You can take any one, so it's up to you. So let me put the semicolon and semicolon so that things are proper. So these are the variables that not equal. So why did I press this equal here? Okay. These are the variables that I have declared. So first one is the one row of the cursor. Then I am supposed to get the discount percentage. Using the discount percentage, I must get the discount amount and then selling price. So let us start with building everything. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is I will not open the cursor and do anything with the cursor. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show this part. I'm going to show this part first. So how can I get this part? See, if you notice over here, there is one dash full line. The last one is also full line. And in between, you have all these field headings which are coming here. So all these things are coming in between them. So let us start with the line first, and then we will look at the other one. So how can I get the line here? So I'm going to go to this begin, and you know very well DBMS underscore output, and I'm going to go to the put line. Done here. I'm going to remove this one. Okay, so and then press shift and minus sign. You get a very lengthy. I think that is enough. Okay, this thing is required two times. One at the top, other one is at the bottom. So you get these two things. So one line is for the top section, other line is for the bottom section. In between, you are going to put all these things. So first one, we will start with the book code. So how can I put that thing? Again, we will go with the DBMS underscore output and put line. Okay, we are going to go with that one. We're going to start with that one. Let me remove it. And here we are going to type everything. What is the first thing that I'm going to type it here? So I'm supposed to type book code here. See, if you look at this book code, after this there is a space here. Can you see that? So there is some space which is coming after this book space. So this is like one block. So how many columns it is going to occupy? How to do that thing? See, after this book code, I can specify what is the number of spaces that has to be padded. So on the right hand side, how many spaces has to be padded? How do you say that thing? Your PLSQL has an option to pad spaces using rpad, right pad. So what is this right pad? It will pad additional spaces there. So you can specify how many spaces to be added, how many spaces to be added here, how many spaces has to be added here, and so on. So I'm going to use that rpad from the my PLSQL. So I will start with rpad, that is right side padding. So rpad, and what is the text that you want to show there? So first one is book code. I've already told you book code, and I'm going to specify, let's say, 12 spaces after that. So book code pad with 12 spaces here. Done. Then category and pad with some spaces there. So I will to concatenate it. How do you concatenate it? You have to put two pipe symbol to concatenate it. Again, rpad, I'm not going to type it. I'm going to select this one, Control C to copy it, Control V to paste it. Every time it is not typing it, you can always use the control space. I'm going to delete this part. And what is the thing that I said? Category. Done. And maybe you can go to 12 space or 15 space or anything. You can do anything, any number of space. You try with the trial and error. I did the trial and error. That is why I'm putting those numbers. So if you think how magically this person knows, is because I tried the trial and error and then I got some numbers there. Next one is the title. So let me go and paste one more time. Control V to paste it. So I've already copied it. So I'm just pasting it now. What is the next one is the title. So TITLE. How many spaces you may go with the title, maybe with a lengthier one. So you may go with 30 spaces here. Okay, what is the next thing? I'm going to just press enter and then start pasting here so that you can notice the thing. What is the next thing? Next thing is, let me see, what is the next thing? Next thing is the author. So let's go with the author. I will delete this one. So be careful what you are deleting. So delete the middle one. You need the single quote there. So author, okay. And because the author is a bit lengthier, I think category I can make it as you have what is it? Uh, Title. So you had this title 30 and author maybe 25. Author 25, slightly less than not 125. Author is just enough for the author. You can try this right side padding on your own. Okay, so the next one is what is the next one? Price. So next one is a price. So after author, you are going to put a price here. Let me just say price here. PRICE price. And then I'm going to just how many price I will make it as 10. Just a 10. Because you see that I made a 10 here. Maybe 10 there. And then I'm going to just paste the next one. What is the next thing that I can do? Price discount. Discount. I'm going to say discount percentage. So I will say discount and percentage. Count percentage. This space and percentage. Is there a space there? I think yes, the space is there. Okay, what is the number? Maybe 15, 12, 15, whatever you want, you can use it. Let me go with the next one. What is the next one? What do you have there next? Okay, so what is the next? Discount amount. So this is going to be a lengthier one. Discount amount. Okay, let's write discount amount. Maybe 12, 18, whatever you want, you just put it. Whatever one number. This I'm see what. By the way, what is that I'm doing? I am padding these spaces here. After discount, some space. After discount amount, some space. After price, some space. That I'm padding that spaces there. After the title, and then what else is the last one? Last one happens to be the selling price. So what is the word that they have said? Sell price. They said the sell price. Okay? Sell price, and maybe 18 because I took for amount 18. Let me take 18 again. Remember to remove this the last concatenated thing is not really required. Otherwise, you get an unexpected error there. A minute. And maybe I can just press enter here and take it to the next line so that you have it. So from here to here, all your content, and that is put on the TP line. Now I'm going to just run this one. Forget the cursor, forget everything. I'm going to just run it and just show you whether things are coming properly or not. Press select it and press Control Enter. And I think I have not selected the whole thing. Select and press Control Enter, and this is you see the slight arrow is this dash is stopped here. So let's so a few additional dashes there. Slightly increase some dashes there. Okay. Like I'm going to remove this one. It's not really required now. Put the cursor. Where is the cursor? Okay. Slightly here, slightly here. Okay, done. I think let's select one more time and just make sure that it's coming properly. One small adjustment, you see that line is slightly coming behind the tracer. Maybe here is enough. That's it. Let's see whether we are getting that part first. Okay, so we are good to go, and you see we are good to go with this. Okay, done with that. That is not the end of it. Remember, now we have to get the rows there. That this is not the end. You have to actually get the rows. Okay, so this is actual values that you are supposed to get it. How can I get the actual values? The next thing that we are going to do is we are going to open this cursor book. You have to open it. That is what they said, that open. You see there, open the cursor, fetch the record, and then finally close the cursor when everything is over. So let us start with the opening the cursor. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say open the cursor. What is the name of my cursor? CUR books. Let's say CUR books. Okay, that's the name of the cursor. See here the name of the cursor. I started the cursor here, and this is the name of the cursor. So open this book, cursor book. You open it. You fetch the record. The last thing that you're going to do is you're going to close this thing. We will do it at the end, not now. Now, when you open the cursor, let me just run this one. Select start from here. Just for my discussion only, I'm doing it. You don't have to do it. So when you open this cursor, you're going to get, remember it's going to run this select star, and you're going to get all the records in one shot. But what is that you are supposed to do it? You have to fetch one record at a time. So you have to continuously take one. Next time you take the next record. Next time you take the next record. In other words, you have to loop through all the records which are there inside this cursor. So inside this cursor, how many records are there? Loop through all of them. So how can I do that? I'm going to use a loop here. So I'm going to say loop. Okay, and you know very well, whenever you start the loop, the last thing that you are going to do is you are going to close that loop. How do you close that loop? You are going to say, when you start the loop, you are going to say end that loop. Okay, you open the loop and you say end the loop. So that is the last thing you are going to do. In between, you are going to do a lot of things. What are the lot of things that you are going to do? You are going to fetch the record. First thing you are going to do is fetch one record. So you are going to say fetch from the your cursor book. So fetch from the cursor book and place the record. Fetch from that cursor and place the record in books. Okay. So what is this book and what is this book? So if you look at here, books is your cursor, book is the individual book. That is what I told you. So from this cursor, which contains a lot of books, you go here and fetch one of the book, that is one row, and put it inside this book. So this book will contain now the book code, the author, the title. This is one book details will be there inside it. So you just fetch one book and then put it here. Now what will happen is you go here to the cursor, you fetch one book at a time. So you fetch one book, you fetch the next book, you fetch the next book, and so on. Finally all the books will be fetched. After that you try to fetch it, there won't be any more book because you have fetched all the books. Once you completed all the books, exit out of this loop. So you know that you start with the first book, second, third, fourth, fifth book, all the books are over, then exit the loop. So you will retain the loop as long as there are books. So when will you exit this loop? You will exit the loop when there are no more books are there in the C books. So you have this C books, C, that is your cursor book. What is a C book? Your cursor. Um, can I get the help? Okay, I'm not getting the help. So this, I think I typed it in small case. That is why it is cursor books. Okay, whatever it is, I typed it, and I'm going to go to that cursor book. Cursor book is your cursor. Remember, that is it. And when there is not found, when there are no more record, how do you say that? When no more records are found in this cursor book, you exit. Exit when there are no more records are there in the book. So that is the first part. Otherwise, what is that you are supposed to do it? So this is the exit condition. When are you going to stop the looping? So when the cursor book does not have any records, you're going to exit the loop. Now, if you are not exiting, what are the things you are supposed to do it? You are supposed to calculate the discount percentage, discount amount, and selling price. All these things have to be calculated. Now, I'm going to initialize the discount percentage and discount amount as zeros. So this is the initial value. So I'm going to say discount percentage is equal to 0, just initializing it, and the discount amount is equal to 0, just initializing these two things. And then what are you going to do? So then we are supposed to follow some condition. What are the conditions? The conditions are given over here. The first case is if the book code is A, then you have two choices. Okay. Next is if the book code is this, if the next case is this, you have two choices, and so on. So let us start with the case now. Let us solve each one of the cases. So I'm going to start with the case, okay, with the book. So you know very well, entire thing, one book is read from here, one book is read from here, and it is stored inside this book. So this book will contain now book code. So I'm going to get this book code. So I will go to this book and I'm going to say what is the book code. So what is this book code? So when the case on the book code. So what is the first case? So I'm going to switch based on the book code. When the case is when the book code is A. This is what they have said. When the book code is A, B, C, D. When the book code is A, what is that I am supposed to do it? So if the book, when the book code is A, then okay, what are you going to do? So then you have two choices. What are the two choices? You have the first choice for the novel, or second choice is for the technology. Two choices are there. Based on that, you are going to calculate the percentage, discount percentage. So if the novels, then 10%. If the technology, it is 12.5%. So if the book code is A, then we have to check for one more condition, that is the novel or technology. So how can I do that thing? So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say if the category is A now, if the book dot the code is that book dot what is this category, if the category is equal to novels. So there are two options are there, novels and technology. Novels, okay, then what am I supposed to do it? So if let us look at here, if the book code is A and the category is novel, then the discount percentage is 10%. So then I'm going to say discount percent. Okay. Discount percent. I took it as a discount percent. DEPER. Okay. Equal to 10%. Okay. So equal to, let me put 10%. Else, so else if else if okay, book dot category, okay, book dot category, so is equal to technology, so is equal to technology, okay, then so let us look at that part. Then so what is the then part? So if the category is A, if the category is A, and if the if the book code is A, and if the category is technology, then the discount amount is 12.5. So let's go ahead and let's do that thing. Then I'm going to say discount percentage, this PER a discount percentage is the PER. Am I using the same variable here? This PER. Okay. I'm just verifying whether my thing is proper. 12.5. So let's put 12.5. And every if you know very well will have end if. So end if, every if will have this end if. So let us go with the first part is over. Next part, if the category is if the code is B, then there are two categories. One is commerce and one is science, and based on that you have either 18% or 19%. So I will not type it again and again. I'm going to just copy this whole thing, and I'm going to say Control C here, and I'm going to go here and Control V here. Okay. If the category is B, this is capital B, then you have two choices there. What are the two choices? One is commerce, other one is science. So I'm going to type this one, commerce. If the category is C in capital, so commerce, COMMERCE. So hopefully that spelling is proper. And the science is CIESCIENCE, science. So for both of them, you have the discount amount is 18% and 19%. So let me just fix them, 18% and 19%. So this is 18% and the next one happens to be 19%. Done with that. Okay. So this is one. Let's look at one more category. If the category is C, then you have two more choices. Let us look at that one again. So if the category, I'm going to just copy it, Control C, and I'm going to paste it one more time, just make sure that you are there at the proper. See, this indenting, I'm doing it so that it is easier to read. Okay. So if the category is C, then you have two choices. Which are the two choices that you are left with? The two choices. One is song, other one is sports. One is song, so you are going to say songs, and the other one is sports. So SPORTS, sports is done. And what is the thing for songs? 25% and 24%. So 25%, 25% and 24%. 24%. Done. And let us look at the next category. And if you look at the next category, anything in this next category will get the discount as 28%. So I'm going to just copy it here, Control C, and I'm going to just paste this part. If the category is D, the category is D, then discount amount is, let me just press here, then the discount amount happens to be, let's go here, and the discount amount happens to be, what is the amount? 28%. The flat 28% is given for them. It's done. Okay. Now, what if the category is different from ABCD? What if the category is E, or the category is F, H, I, J, K? For all of them, there is no discount. Only these codes, ABCD codes, are getting discounts. So for any other code, if the code is E, F, G, H, whatever it is, there is no discount. So how can I write that thing? So else, I'm going to say else, where this else is for the case here. That is the case else I am writing. Else, I'm going to say there is no discount. How can I say discount? I'm going to say discount percentage. This PER is 0. There is no discount. So that is the meaning of saying this PER 0. So I'm not giving any discount. And you know very well, when you open the case, there is this one gone. If you open the case, you have to end the case by saying end case. Get done. Case has ended. Get done. Now you are supposed to calculate the discount amount. How can you calculate the discount amount? Discount amount is what is it? How can you calculate? You have the price of the book, whatever is the price of the book, you have the price 25 rupees, 50 rupees, price of say 10% of 25 rupees, 20% of something. You have to calculate a discount into that. So discount amount is you go to, let me just put it here, book dot price, the price of the book, book dot price into discount percentage, DISPER, discount percentage divided by 100. So you know how to calculate the percentage, is it not? So discount amount, the price into price of the book into the discount percentage into that. What is selling price? So selling price they have already given. Selling price is they have given the price of the book minus the discount amount. So price of the book, how can I get the price of the book? I have already got the price of the book here once. So book dot price minus the discount amount, BIS amount, whatever is the discount amount you got. So you got all the fields now. Now it is the time to show all of them onto the screen now. How to show it? Remember, we are going to show it this way. We are going to show using these two things. Let me just run. Okay. So going to run. Okay. So you are going to run this thing. I just run as the statement. I will not be able to run it. I think I can just run. I will just, you know, what I mean to say is so that I don't want to confuse you. We are supposed to get this piece, the book's details here. We got the first part, here we have to get it. Remember, the book code must come under this, book category must come under this, the title must come, the original title, whatever the values are there, they must come here. How to do it? We will not waste our time in typing this. We have already taken trouble in creating this DBMS output. I'm going to select this one. I'm going to select this Control C. Just selected Control C, and I'm going to just paste it here. So this is done. Now instead of the static text, instead of this static text book code category, you have to show the original values. So I'm going to remove this one. I'm going to just remove this one. Instead of this, what must come? Original book code has to come. How can I get it? So you know very well. We are saving it in the entire thing is saved under this book. So you know that we are saving everything inside this book. And from the book, I'm going to get everything. So I'm going to say book dot book code. So first one is book dot book code. Next one, book dot category. So I'm going to remove this one. So this is not a static text now. I'm going to say, where is that? Book dot the category. Category. So you got the book dot category. Next one, title. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to delete this and I'm going to say book dot title. Okay, I got the book dot title. Next one is the next thing. Got the title, author and price. So you know there as is. So next one is author, book dot, remove this single quote there. Remember, don't put the single quote. You are putting the variables there. Book dot author. See, don't put it inside a single quote. Single quote is for a static text. Now I am showing the actual value. So I am saying book dot price. Okay. Then we are supposed to show the values. Now when you show the price, I'm going to just make a small change here. When I show the price, I'm going to format it so that it comes neat. Okay, how to format it to come? Otherwise, dot 000 will come. You know, in the C programs, you type percentage point to F1 something like that to format it. How to format this book price? You have a built-in function called as to underscore char. Okay, this is used to format the content. Okay? So first thing, what is that you want to format? That is the book price. So the book price, I want to format it. And the next thing that you have to specify here is what is the formats. Remember, you at least you know that your date, how do you put it? Day, month, and year. So this will come as a 10/09/2025, something like that. Okay, so you have to specify what is the format. I want the book to be shown as 150 rupees dot 95 paisa. So three decimal places, three digits, then after dot two digits. So I will do that thing. How to do that thing is I'm going to go here inside the single quotes 999 three digits dot followed by two digits. Okay, this is how I'm going to show it. Similarly, for the discount amount also, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to just copy it. Control C. I'm copying this part. That is 2char and all this book price and the format. So 2char will format it into the proper character code there. So the first part is over. Next part is a discount percentage. I'm going to delete this discount percentage. Okay, instead of this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the 2char and same 999.0, that is a three decimal like 250 rupees 50 paisa, something like that. It's going to come. Now this is not a book price. I'm supposed to show the discount percentage. Okay, here in the same way I'm going to just take it to the next line. Okay, in the same way I'm going to show the here also. I will delete this part. Let's delete here and just make enough space so that you don't get confused. There is nothing wrong if you put extra space there. It's not going to create any problem. So this is going to be the discount price, that is discount amount. How do you show the discount amount? This amount. Okay, this amount. And the last one is the selling price. Again, I'm going to delete this and paste it. So this is the selling price. What is selling price? SP. I used SP for selling price. So this amount, why it is saying this amount is okay. Let it be this amount. Did I use the same word there? Just I'm just verifying this amount. Okay, I just got confused whether I'm typing something nonsense. Okay, so it is proper. The next one is after this. After printing all the rows, we are supposed to print one dashed line. So let me go here, and I will not waste my time in doing that thing. I'm going to just select this, Control C to copy it, and I'm going to paste it. Now this is not the line. They said this is not the line. You are supposed to print the dash line. So I'm going to put this dash line, and I will delete this one first. It is typing too much. I will delete this. This is not really required. Then I am supposed to put the dash line. Okay, enough. Okay, the last thing. So this is the end of the loop. So once you come out of the loop, so remember you are looping through all this content, and you are showing. I think I will write it. Otherwise, it will come one line, and this is not really required. I think there is only one line. Okay, I will just put it outside this loop, because otherwise it will come for every line. It's going to come. Okay, and just Control X to cut it, and then paste it after the loop, because I think this is supposed to come only at the end of the, just put extra here. I think this is the last line. Not for every row, you don't have to do it. So at the end, the last part is this one. So I've just put it outside the loop. If you put outside the loop, it will print only once. If you put it inside the loop, for every row, it's going to print. Okay, so see I will just run it and just show you. Okay, that is my select statement. Okay, I'll just run this part and just show you that select part. See, here if you notice that for every row there is this line. Okay. And if you do that, if you put it inside the loop there, if you put it inside the loop, for every line, for every row, this dashed line will come. That is, I think that's not the format you're supposed to show it. Only that. The last thing that you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to close the, let me say CLOSC, close your cursor. What is the name of your cursor? Cursor CUR books. So this is the last thing that you have to do it. So they have already told you in the program itself that you are supposed to use three words there. What are the three words? One is open, fetch, and close. And we have used all the three words here: open, fetch, and close. So fetch is here, open is already there, and you know very well close is there. So let us select everything. So let us select from here to here. I'm going to select it. Control enter, and there is an error. What is the error? Let me just check what is the error. Where is the line number 54? I don't think so. You have unknown command. What is the unknown command? Dash 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 unknown. Somewhere I have put extra dash there. Last time I did something there. I messed up the content. Let me see. Now this is because of this one error dash here. Somewhere there is one extra dash is there. Where is that dash? And find out where. Okay, where is it? Here. Oh, author. You see that it is saying that book author. Then I missed one comma here. Can you see where it is showing me that? Okay, so you went to books here. Let me say. There is this one book author, and then one comma is missing, and I deleted it. So it is showing me that. Okay, see here I have some error. We select it. See, you have to just click here or click below this one. Click here and use scroll up. Hold the shift. Hold the shift and just press here. So it is select. Okay. So if you click here, oh, scroll down, hold the shift and then press the mouse button here. Okay, press Control Enter, and you got a very beautiful looking. So I'm going to just scroll it up. So you got a very beautiful looking line, and this dashed line will come only once. Otherwise, it would have repeated for all of them. And you have the category here, the which one economics. For economics, I'm getting the 25%. That is, I can get 28% discount. So you got the selling price. You have everything coming beautifully, and this is what you are supposed to do it. Thank you for your interest. We will meet again in the other exercise.